Good afternoon, everyone. I know it's a little later, but I promise you guys that I'm still doing a video. And today we're talking about fasting. So, just to kind of recap, last week we talked about prayer. The week before that, we talked about worship, and I shared a few different songs. So, today I want to talk a little bit about fasting. Fasting is something that we are supposed to do. In Matthew 4 and 2, it talks about when Jesus fasted for 40 days and the devil tempted him. So, if Jesus, who was the Son of Man, fasted for 40 days, then that means that we need to fast too. So, there are different types of fasts that you can do. There's a Daniel fast, and with the Daniel fast, you don't drink any soda, like any caffeine, you don't do any sweets, any carbs. It's basically you drink all water. And I think you can do almond milk and you eat oats, so like oatmeal, and also like fruits and vegetables. And it's no meat, so it's like all fruits and vegetables. You can do whole grain rice and I think other whole grain products. You can also do Ezekiel bread, I think. Um, so that's one type of fast. That's the fast that Daniel did for 21 daes. And you don't necessarily have to do it for 21 days. I know at the beginning of the year, my church and I, we did a Daniel fast for, I think it was 10 days. And it really helps you to be disciplined because it's like you still get to eat, but you have to think about how you're going to eat and making sure that it's healthy, and it kind of encourages you to meal prep and meal plan. But it's really beneficial. I really enjoy that fast. Another type of fast is a partial fast, which is a 6 to 6. So where you start from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and you don't eat anything from during that time period, and then afterwards you can eat after 6. So you may eliminate like carbs or breads or certain things like after 6. You can still eat after 6 p.m., but you just don't eat throughout the day. And then the other type of fast is a total. So that's where you're eating nothing at all and you're only drinking liquids. And you can drink 100% juice, chicken broth, and water. Make sure you drink plenty of water. And there's also another fast that's like a total where it's only water, but you only do that one 3 days. You can't do that one more than 3 days. Or if you're doing like strenuous activities, you don't want to do just water because you want to have something in your body, like juice or smoothies to give yourself your body something to work with. But fasting is beneficial not only spiritually, but it also gives your body time to rest and gives your organs like a break. And it gives you that uninterrupted time with God with no distractions. You don't have the TV, you don't have to worry about what am I gonna eat, you're able to just spend that time with God, and you can hear from here so much clearly when you're fasting because you don't have all the other things in you and going on in the world. And fasting isn't for God, it's for us so that we can, like I said, discipline our flesh and not give your flesh everything that you want, and also being able to hear Him more clearly and just have that uninterrupted time with Him. And also in Matthew it says when you fast, so that means that we're supposed to fast. It don't mean that you have to do it like a 21-day fast every month, but just maybe like 3 days a month. Say like I'm gonna set this time aside for God and I'm going to fast to hear from Him. And some people also, if you're beginning with fasting, you can just fast like certain items. So say if you want to do no carbs for 7 days, and then you increase it the more that you continue to fast. And God looks at your heart. So if you do mess up, don't feel terrible, but just try to do better the next time. Um, and so those are some of the benefits of fasting. Esther even fasted. I was reading Esther this week, and she fasted for 3 days and was able to save her people, save her nation. So fasting is very powerful, and it also goes along with prayer because when you're fasting, you're praying and covering, but also not praying, but also just spending that time in the presence and just like worshiping and just blessing God and spending time with Him. So I encourage you guys to fast if you're not already fasting, or at least to, start somewhere. You don't have to start with the 21 day or 40 day. I have done a 21 day, but it's been a long time since I done a 21-day fast. I think the longest fast that I know someone to do is my apostle. She's done a 50-day fast. I think her and my prophet did a 50-day fast together. I haven't done that. I haven't done a 40-day. I've only done the longest I've done is 21 days complete, but it's been a while. But I've also done 21-day Daniel. I've done 3-day fast. And I'm talking to y'all. I'm also talking to myself too, because I have to also start back incorporating fasting into my life. So my goal is to fast at least once a month now. Because I noticed last year, the only time I fasted was, I think, in January when my church fasted, and I didn't fast throughout the year. So I'm also working on this as well. I'm not just telling y'all to do something that I'm not doing myself. So yeah, that's what I want to talk about today was fasting. And there's also books on fasting if you want more specifics on like exactly what you can eat, what you can't eat with the Daniel, then you can there's a book about fasting. There's several books about fasting. I was trying to think of the one that I read. I can't remember the author, but I know it was called Fasting, and it talks about the different types of fast that I just listed and some of the benefits of them. So, and also the word, and also if you're a part of my church, and of course, like my leaders would be happy to give you more information on fasting. And you can, Google different things as well. So I encourage you guys to fast and, like I said, to pray. Just spend more time in prayer. Pray for our nation. Pray for our government. Pray for, like, y'all. It's so much good stuff to pray for. So just pray, 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 and I'm excited. I do believe that we are going to see a change, and we are embarking upon one of the greatest revivals yet to hit this earth. So just stay excited, stay expecting, continue to pray, to cover one another, cover your family, cover your neighbors, cover your neighborhoods, cover, nurses, essential workers, teachers, doctors, everybody. Just pray. Fast food workers, grocery store workers, pray for, all the frontline people because they are, out here, and just keep everybody covered. And I just want to encourage you guys, it is going to get better. God has you, He loves you, He got you, and just continue to rest in Him. Like when I tell y'all, like the peace of God that surpasses all understanding, like that peace is real. Like you can literally have peace even now with everything going on. I don't really know what's going on because I don't watch the news like that, but I have peace. Like I'm good. Like I mean, I know there's things going on. I pray about it because I am an intercessor, and I pray, but I pray and then I cast it and I have peace, y'all. Like it's amazing. So you can have the peace of God that surpasses all understanding, literally. So I just encourage you guys to continue to pray, continue to declare, continue to trust God, continue to seek Him, and continue to stand on His word and stand on His promises, and know that He has you and He has the best for you, and your best days are ahead. And I love you guys, and I will see you next week. Bye. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. If this is your first time to my channel, hello, and thank you for joining. And I will see you next time. I don't have a song to share this time, sorry. Um, but I will see you guys next time. Have a great weekend. Bye.